Hey everyone, and welcome to our latest comparison of the top antivirus picks in 2024. Today we're going to be talking about how you can keep yourself protected from all sorts of attacks that usually come from the internet.
And as part of my business, I've been testing out a lot of antiviruses over the past few years, and I can honestly say that while many of them tend to offer you a lot in terms of what you need to keep yourself protected, it also takes a good amount of digging to find the differences between the antiviruses that might make a difference for you.
So when it comes to features that you should be on the lookout for when it comes to an antivirus, check for things like a built-in VPN to hide your browsing activity and to get access to specific content, a firewall that doesn't slow down your computer, good usability, and of course, it has to do a great job protecting you from viruses. Now, in this video, I'll be getting into the various features, plans, pros, and cons, as well as the costs involved with my top picks of the year, which are Norton, TotalAV, BitDefender, and McAfee. And I wanted to be as general as possible, so in this video, I kept my picks to antiviruses that work on both Windows and Mac. So if you're looking for an antivirus that's specifically tailored to your Mac, I might recommend MacKeeper or Intego, which we won't get into today, but I will leave links to review videos that I did for both of them down in the description below. Now, just to be clear, I'm going to be talking about the pricing of each of the antiviruses as if you'd go right to their website. However, if you do feel like checking out any of them and getting a bit of a discount on whichever one you end up choosing, feel free to use the special discounted links that I left down in the description, which will automatically apply a discount that you wouldn't be able to get if you went straight to any of their websites. Okay, so let's start with probably the biggest name in the antivirus industry, which pretty much everyone at this point has heard about, Norton Antivirus. Norton was founded all the way back around the beginning of the internet age in the early 90s and has been at the top of their game in the antivirus space pretty much ever since. Most experts and reviewers generally regard Norton as one of the best performing antiviruses on the market. It handles most viruses and malware like they're nothing. Plus, the interface is sleek, it's really easy to use. Sure, it's got a bunch of extra features, but the antivirus protection itself is top notch. And in terms of plans, they have a few. Their first plan is Norton Antivirus Plus, which again, if you go right to their website, starts around $20 for the first year and gives one device their antivirus, a firewall, anti-malware software, anti-hacking features, 2 gigs of cloud backup, as well as their encrypted password manager.
The next plan is their standard plan, which includes everything from the Plus plan, the VPN, and 2 gigs of cloud backup all on one device. And this plan costs about $40 for the first year. Next is the Deluxe plan. For about $50 for the first year, you get everything in the standard plan, as well as 50 gigs of cloud space and parental control software. And it covers up to 5 devices. And their last, highest tier plan, their premium plan, includes everything from the Deluxe plan, as well as 250 gigs of cloud backup, and it covers up to 10 devices.
So if you want to cover a lot of devices, or you have a big family or something like that, then that might be the best plan for you. So
in my experience in my testing, which I have thoroughly tested and talked about in my full Norton review, and I'll leave that link down in the description as well if you want to know more about Norton specifically,
Norton is definitely one of the best antiviruses out there. It's the big name for a reason. Okay, let's move on to TotalAV. TotalAV is another one that's really well known and really good for giving a lot of added tools and features. It's incredibly easy to use even if you're not a tech expert. Just like Norton, it's great at catching and stopping malware without dragging down your computer's performance, because what's special about TotalAV is that it operates fully in the cloud, and it even has a limited free version as well for you to try out. Now, the good thing about all their plans is that they all pretty much offer the same features. The only difference is the number of devices that you can use on them, as well as just a couple of features. Their first plan is called Antivirus Pro Plan, which costs $30 for the first year and covers up to 3 devices. The second plan is their Internet Security Plan, which costs about $40 for the first year, covers up to 5 devices, and gives you access to their VPN, which, like I said earlier, can get you access to content that you couldn't be able to access because of wherever you're located. Think about opening up Netflix libraries in different countries to watch different shows. And lastly, their Total Security Plan costs around $50 for the first year. You get up to 6 devices covered, and you get their Total Password Protection, which is basically an encrypted password manager. So with all their plans, you get the antivirus, you get malware software, zero-day cloud scanning, which uses the cloud to spot and stop new developing threats that haven't been possibly seen before, which keeps your device safe without slowing it down because, like I said, it operates in the cloud. They also have a bunch of different features such as a disk cleaner to help keep your drives clean and safe, while ensuring that you can protect your iOS as well as Android devices and giving you access to PUA, which is a protection feature that's designed to identify and block software that, while not necessarily malicious, might be unwanted, annoying, or harmful in some way. Think about things like adware, browser toolbars that you don't use anymore, system optimizers, or other software that often comes bundled with free software downloads. And again, if you do want to check out TotalAV or any of these antiviruses with a bit of a discount, feel free to use the link that I left down in the description. Okay, now let's move on to BitDefender. Now, they offer a great set of plans that allow you to protect a larger number of devices, which makes it perfectly scalable for small businesses or for those with more devices to protect. In terms of their plans, their basic one is called Antivirus Plus, and it costs around $40 for the first year. You also get their standard protection suite against adware, malware, web attacks, and ransomware. Their middle tier plan is called the Internet Security Plan, and it costs $60 for the first year.
You also get parental controls on your Windows PC and extensive privacy protection, including firewalls, webcams, and microphones on Windows only.
Then there's the Total Security Plan, which costs $70 for the first year and gives you complete protection across all your phones, tablets, and laptops, as well as protection for multiple operating systems, including Mac, iOS, and Android. And something that's super cool about BitDefender is that even on the basic plan, you can protect up to 10 devices at a time. And all their plans include ransomware protection, as well as advanced anti-exploit features that helps prevent your devices from being hacked. They also have a very unique fileless attack system that allows you to store your data on a unique app that keeps your data safe by storing it with them on their virtual encrypted RAM. They also offer a bunch of tools for protecting phones, as well as tools that are specifically designed to help provide security for Amazon Web Services and cloud-based servers. They also have an advanced AI detection system that scans hundreds of millions of sensors that detect and prevent malware and viruses long before they even become an issue. And then they update your system to ensure that you're protected in case any future problems occur. Okay, so moving on. McAfee is one of the first antivirus companies to become successful during the early stages of the internet. McAfee is well known for being one of the most comprehensive antivirus packages on the market today, and they offer 3 plans, each with their own unique features. So one of the first things that I should mention about McAfee is that they offer a very useful identity protection policy that'll keep you covered in case any of your personal data or documents get stolen via the internet, which could cause you to suffer some pretty serious losses. So their identity protection plan gives you around $1 million in financial coverage to make sure that you have the funds to recover any financial losses you might have suffered due to any identity fraud, as well as any legal fees that you might need to cover in case of a lawsuit. On their highest tier plan, this coverage goes up to $2 million and can be used to protect up to 2 adults.
They have 3 plans, the Essential, Premium, and the Advanced plan, which start at around $40 for the first year and go up to $70 after that.
They have an award-winning antivirus software that has a number of different features, such as a firewall and a malware detection system that'll keep your files safe, as well as a VPN that'll help to encrypt and hide your IP address when browsing the internet. They also have a built-in password manager, which will help keep your passwords safe and protected, as well as a spam filter to make sure that your email inbox is free of spam and potentially malicious emails, as well as parental controls to give you the ability to control who gets access to what on any of your family's devices. All right, so that about wraps up my honest review of these different antivirus tools, and I hope that I was able to give you the information that you need to decide which one is better suited for you or not. And while I will say that I liked each of the antivirus tools for their own unique reasons, if you'd ask me, I'd recommend Norton. They're probably the best in terms of functionality and speed, which is why I'd recommend them. But all of them work really well, and depending on your needs, a different one might suit you better. And again, if you do want to check out any of them and get those discounts that I mentioned before, feel free to use the links that I left down in the description, because they'll get you an automatic discount that you wouldn't find directly on any of their websites. So I try to cover as much as I can in these videos. But if you feel that I might have missed something or that there's something else you want to find out about, feel free to leave a comment and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Otherwise, thanks so much for watching. Feel free to like and subscribe in order to stay updated with more reviews like this. And guys, I will see you in the next video.